We're ready for today. So first of all, I would like you guys to try to get this Docker desktop installed. If you're using Windows and Mac, both of you, you can use this software. For Windows user, because you do not have this terminal for Linux, Unix, so it does offer this one. It does offer this terminal in here, and this is exactly the same simulation as the Linux terminal. If you're using Windows, you will see this. This is going to be really convenient for you. For Mac, it resembles each other. You know, it looks similar. So there is not much difference. For Mac users, for practicing Linux commands, you can just use this Unix terminal, and this is a bash. Literally, this is bash, and you can see $shell. This is gonna be bash. Default, I think it's gonna be ZSH. It's ZSH in your Mac, but we are going to just start with bash, and bash it's the most acceptable and supported shell for practicing Linux terminal. So this is a basic introduction, and the next thing I would like to show you is how to learn it, how to quickly get to the. Let me just close everything. Let's go to my website and go to blog. Let's go to courses. Let's check DevOps. Let's go to Linux administration. I think the command line, you have to go to Linux administration, which is a separate class. I can link this CMD to DevOps. For some reason, it is missing from here. So let's go to here, and let's revisit some of these commands. Last time I've shown you some commands. Not sure how much you still remember, but let's try ls in here. This is the command, and you do pwd, it will tell you where it is. Remember, ls can do -a, that will show you everything, but I'm going to go to my home. Home, there is a shortcut called tilde, and you do pwd, you will see this is my home. Okay, I have less files in my home. If I do ls, I do ls-a, you will see there are a lot of dot files. These are hidden files. So in Linux machine, it's unlike Windows machine. There is no folder option to have a checkbox for you to check to show hidden files or not. There is no like attribute to say, hey, right click and make this file a hidden file. If you want to make something hidden, just put a dot in front of it. How to put a dot in front of it is that I'm going to go to TMP. You can see TMP, I only have these files. If I touch, I make a new file called testme.txt. Now if I do ls, you can see it, right? Now next thing, I'm going to make it a hidden file. I'm going to use mv to rename it. I do testme.txt and testme. Give a dot in front of it, .txt. I rename it. Now let's take a look. You do ls, and you no longer see that file. Is that right? That's a hidden file. Folder is the same. You can do mkdir, my folder. Let's do ls. You can see my folder over here. If you make it my folder, you do dot my folder. You do that, and then you do ls, and that folder is gone. Now you just want to see all the hidden files, and you don't want to see all these files. What we can do is that we can do ls-al, well, -a dot start asterisk. So it starts with a dot, any name with asterisk means it's a wildcard saying any name. If I do that, you will see. Well, what is that? You will see testme.txt over there. It's a hidden file, and you can see my dot folder is a hidden file. And it will also show you the dot and dot dot. Dot means current directory and dot dot means parent directory. Okay, so if I do this vertical way, you can see that let me see, dash AL, you see that it's this guy, right? So let's talk about the wildcards. You said I want something .txt. How about that? But you have to put a asterisk and then something like that. You see this is the query. Any questions for this? Yes.
Do you think we would have some time, like I know it's near the end of the semester, but could you demonstrate like using an operating system? This is all like terminal stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, you want to see the real operating system?
Yeah, like the real operating.
We can do remote. And in my remote session, let's go to Zoom and I will show you KDE Plasma for Ubuntu 24 long-term support. The other windowing system is called GNOME. So GNOME is a windowing style that more looks like a Mac. Like you see the dock and you see all the fancy icons. But Plasma is more like look like a Windows. So one operating system, you can switch from a Mac look to a Windows look. Yeah, that's interesting. So the operating system of Linux is actually divided into two parts, kernel space and user space. In a nutshell, on the high level. Now the user space is all about operating system. The kernel is also part of the operating system. It's about the operating system like a GUI part, graphical user interface, plus like package management, what kind of package format that you support, your archive, and you have a repo to store all the packages. For instance, everybody uses C to write like an editor, like a Vim, right? But in apt app package manager, you put a distribution of your Vim in my repo, and in YAM or DNF for Ubuntu, you compile and then package in that format and then upload it to that repo. So then for the open source organization of Vim developers, they're going to contribute the final format for different repos. For Arch Linux is another big thing. There aren't a lot of different distributions. You see a lot of different names, but in a nutshell, if you talk about what package manager it is, that is the ancestry. If it's apt, it's going to be all apt. It's going to be all Debian or Ubuntu. If it's YAM or DNF, it's going to be Red Hat.
Wait,
So,
what I'm understanding is like, I guess I can say like a wrapper.
it is a package manager. Package manager is like it's like a CEO of a company. So if I was a CEO of a company, the whole company culture is different. If you were the CEO, then you change the culture. It's a little different. So and CEO actually defined from top down, everything, how they carry out the package management, what is the file format, that kind of thing. Yeah. So your whole ecosystem is being defined by the package management. Yeah, and I think that's a quick introduction.